I'm very excited that I have Gary Connors here, who can expand now, and I'd like to introduce him. He's the director of FuelCoin, has been in the cryptocurrency business for many years. I'm sure he will tell you his story, and he is also he has a magazine that he publishes. So please, everybody, say welcome and hi to Gary Connors. Gary, it's all yours. Please expand on FuelCoin and where are we standing at this point in time in the FuelCoin industry.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining and being part of C for Advertising. You can't hear me, correct?
I can. Is he loud enough,
I'll
everyone?
take that as a yes. Oh.
Can everybody say yes? Yes. Paul says yes.
I'm going to go ahead and, okay, I'm going to turn it up just a little tiny bit. Anyway, everybody, I'm assuming a lot of people have already heard about FuelCoin. That's part of this call. If you haven't, feel free to raise your hand and ask a question. I just want to give a current events and status update. We have moved from 2,000 Satoshis, which is about half a penny a coin, to sitting right around in between 8,000 and 9,000 Satoshi, which is about 2 cents a coin. We're not moving forward or up from this point for a little bit, because every time we make a major market move like that and increase the value of the coin, there's inevitably people who want to cash out and profit off. And so right now we're just accumulating and waiting for the sell-offs to stop, and then we're going to go ahead and push forward and probably double the price next time we move. Some very significant things that have happened that I can actually talk about. We have, I can't give specific names, but we have entered into an arrangement with a very large software company that is providing us a very significant amount of funding for development and market support. Basically speaking, about 2.5 weeks ago, we got $300,000 for advertising, market support, and software development. So with that, we're creating a whole new set of wallets. We have a new logo and rebranding that's underway at this point. We should have a new Droid wallet within the next couple of weeks so people can carry this around on the telephones. Shortly after that, should see the Macintosh sector, the iOS wallets will be created. The new website is virtually done and about ready to go live. That's going to make it a lot easier to accumulate if you just first learned about FuelCoin and you want to try to get some Fuel Coins. The new website,
Armando,
tell me when to talk.
What do you mean, Armando? Give Gary a second. Anyway, go ahead, Gary.
I think that was delayed. Oh, okay. Anyway, the new website is going to allow, it's going to have a lot more information for people to understand fully what FuelCoin is. We've intentionally left information off the internet and out of Bitcoin talks and Reddits and things like that, because frankly our audience are not people who know what cryptocurrencies are. Our target audience and our customers are brand new people to crypto who understand what it means to hold on to something and let it grow. A lot of the people that are in the altcoin world, as it's called, which is the name of my news site, Altcoin Today, they all pretty much just want to hold on to a coin for 2 weeks, try to make a few bucks and cash out. Well, FuelCoin is one that you want to hold on to, because as we proceed through our distribution model and through our integration model, the value of the coin is going to get very, very significant and very quickly if you look at the terms of business. In the world of business, if you come up with an idea, it typically takes 1 to 2 years to decide if it was a good idea or not, and then another 3 to 5 years to actually fully implement it. In the cryptocurrency world, it's on a microscopic level, so that if you come up with a concept, you can pretty much tell if it's going to work or not within just a matter of weeks. So if we compare the growth of FuelCoin to regular business, it's going to be extremely fast. But we are fast tracking with the new software company that's working with us, and the market and the price values will reflect that. A lot of the things that we're working on are still kind of under wraps, but generally speaking, the value of the coin, we've already went from ½ a cent to 2 cents. We're going to leave it here for just a little bit and accumulate more Bitcoins for the market and continue to distribute it out to other people around the world. And through, well, the end of June was supposed to be a pretty significant announcement. It's been pushed back about 2 weeks into the middle of July, but there will be mainstream names and mainstream media attention that's going to be brought to FuelCoin, which is why we're doing all of these software development and new wallets and websites and things like that. So that's pretty much what's happening with FuelCoin. Again, CFR advertising, I wanted to go back and mention how much it actually costs to make your own advertorials. My site, our site, we charge generally between $700 and $1,200 to create an advertorial for crypto coins and or other companies. So the opportunity to do this through CFR is very inexpensive, and it does work. It really does work. So I'm going to open up myself to questions if there are any.
Yeah. Does anyone have a question for Gary? Brief description of cryptocurrency, Gary. That's from Michael Murray. What do you mean?
That's a big question.
Okay, I guess Michael means, you know, you went over that just a little bit before about cryptocurrency. You know, it's if one has not known about bitcoins, which is a cryptocurrency, and that's been around for years, but it's in the mainstream now. And now the new cryptocurrencies that we have, like FuelCoin, which is going to be taken over, I hear, right, Gary?
I'm not going to be so bold as to say take over Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a juggernaut in the industry at this point, but it's certainly going to be one of the mainstream coins in the future. If a person wants to look at what cryptocurrencies really are, there's 178 countries that actually have a currency form of some sort, which in theory tells you that there's going to be at least 178 legitimate cryptocurrencies or more. FuelCoin is going to be one of those or more. If you want to know more about generally what's going on with FuelCoin, on the splash page that we have on CFR Advertising, go ahead and read through that, because I do explain quite a bit about why Bitcoin versus our traditional fiat system and Visa or MasterCard. And I also answer a couple things that we've done differently than Bitcoin. The primary things that we've done differently is speed. FuelCoin is incredibly fast in comparison to Bitcoin. The other thing is that Bitcoins are still being mined, which means they're still being created today. That causes a $300 million plus a year downward pressure on the price of Bitcoin just from that mining operation. FuelCoin doesn't have mining associated to it. Therefore, all the coins that are going to exist today. Therefore, as more people want them, the odds are the price are going to continue to rise, and sharply, based on how many people want to have FuelCoins. Bitcoin still has new ones being created, and therefore there's always downward pressure. There's always new ones being dumped on the market. And that was one of the most significant things that we changed with FuelCoin. But number one is speed. And the other thing is, FuelCoin's fun to say. Bitcoin sounds like something you need to get removed from your skin.
Thank you. That's okay. Thank you, Gary. By the way, all you got to do is you go into the back office and you can click on, I believe, you know, the advertising, the articles, and you will be seeing a FuelCoin's article. And you should read through it, and that will give you pretty well anything you need to know about cryptocurrency. And Jay says, when promoting CFR and bringing FuelCoin into the opportunity, are there things we should or should not say? Well, Jay, the thing is about FuelCoin, we're the master distributor, and Gary is the director of FuelCoin, and it's a separate entity. We're just offering you, the members of CFR Advertising, an extra opportunity that is completely separate from CFR Advertising, and that is the beauty about this advertorial system, because it's a separate business. It's like you're doing an advertorial on a company or a business that you're involved in, and it's basically separate. There's really nothing you should or should not say, except that if anyone wishes to purchase a FuelCoin, they can simply email drnow44@gmail.com, and you will then at that point get from me the instructions on how to do the purchase of fuel coins. Okay, here's my email address. And again, Michael, if it's
the thing that's nice about working with the
go ahead.
I'm sorry about that, Doctor. Now, the thing that's nice about working with C4 Advertising to get your fuel coins is one of the advantages. Let's say you have a larger order. Let's say you want to spend 5 bitcoins on fuel coins. If you were to go to the open market, you can expect that you're going to pay anywhere between 500 and 1,000 satoshis or 1,200 satoshis more for the fuel coins than you can get them direct from C4 Advertising because of our relationship in this distribution funnel that we set up through C4 Advertising. So that's one of the most advantageous things. The other thing is you don't have to figure out how to run with the exchange. You don't have to figure out how to do buy orders and transfer your coins in and out. You just send C4 Advertising your bitcoins and you get your fuel coins. It's a very easy way to get your fuel coins today.
Okay, exactly. And JT, when we'll be able to buy fuel coins directly? We've been able to sell you fuel coins directly for quite a while now. Because we started with Gary I think about 7-8 weeks ago. So you can purchase it any time, and it basically, as I said, you email me at drnow44@gmail.com, and I will give you instructions on how to get fuel coin, not fuel coins, bitcoins. The first thing you need to do is you need to purchase bitcoins, and that's done at coinbase.com in the United States. Or there's also a fast way of doing it, but all the instructions come in an email. Once you have bitcoins, you then transfer the bitcoins to our wallet at blockchain.info, and then once we have it, we transfer it over to Gary, his wallet, and then he will then distribute the fuel coins to us, and in return, we then distribute it to your Bittrex wallet that you have to create. But all this that I've just said now is going to be in an email, so it's quite easy to understand. And when will you be able to buy fuel coins directly? You're talking about with fiat dollars? That's from JT.
You can purchase. Okay, JT, you can currently purchase fuel coins at Cryptseed.com or Bittrex.com. You do indeed need to convert first into Bitcoin. I will let a little cat out of the bag. We have been working very diligently towards getting some form of banking license or transmitter's license here in the United States so that we can actually open up a direct fiat to fuel market. We do have the ability through Cryptseed to open up fiat to fuel where you can transfer fiat dollars, green American dollars, Canadian dollars, or whatever country currency you use to Cryptseed and purchase fuel coins on that. However, we have decided to slow down on opening that market up because of what we're doing with this new software company and the $300,000 that we have. It gives us a lot of options to figure out how to allow people to actually use direct fiat to fuel and bypass Bitcoin. But it's coming. Time frame, I can't really give it to you. Honestly, I see that it's possible by August. If you want to skin me in August, if it didn't happen, well, then I said December. I don't know. But we are working on it. That is definitely something we're working on.
That's very good. Thank you. That's exciting news. Anything else? Any other questions about FuelCoin? Or, if not FuelCoin, about the advertorial system? Okay, I guess we have got all the questions that. Oh, here, there's another one from Jay. Gary said, Jay says, thanks, Gary. I stretched $100 in and could have more available funds. I remember, yes, I forgot nothing. You said any purchase under 5 cents is good buy. Is that still the case?
Absolutely. Like I said, right now we're just simply holding 8,000 Satoshi, which based on the price of Bitcoin, essentially turns out to be about 2 US cents. Anything under 5,000 or 5 cents is an incredible bargain. When we do the promotion that's going to happen here in the United States, I anticipate the price should rise sharply in the tune of 10 to 25 cents. I don't want to give any firm numbers, but there are only, looking at the exchange right now, there's 662,000 out of the 100 million fuel coins available for sale, period. That's nothing. And if you were to buy into that, if you were trying to get 500,000 off the market, it wouldn't be 80 bitcoins. It'd be more like 170 bitcoins to try to get that 500,000 off the market right now, because that's just how much they are. The price is going to go up. It's a supply and demand. The more people who own them, hold them, who understand what holding on to these things really means, and believes that we are going to cross these thresholds and be able to be accepted in lieu of fiat dollars. We're working hard on it, but the more people who do that, the more expensive they get to pry them out of somebody's hands. And right now there's only 662,000 left, period, end of subject, on the open market today. So the odds are, and if you read the editorial that's in the C for Advertising, you'll understand why I say the odds are extremely likely that the prices are going to do nothing but go up. We may suffer during an intraday, and we may suffer a week. And when I say suffer, it might go down 1,000 or 500 or 2,000 Satoshi. It won't last long. Just like back in May, in March, there was a major wallet that was stolen. 2.7 million coins were stolen, and they were dumped on the market. That pushed the price down under 2,000 Satoshi. This is about the time that we started talking to and working with C for Advertising. Everybody who participated and purchased the fuel coins back then will tell you point blank, they went from 4 cents to 2 cents, and they're very happy. This same thing's going to happen over and over and over without the hack and dump and things like that. So we are going to continue to climb in price. There's just no two ways about it. All of the coins that are going to exist today. So we have a finite supply and an unlimited customer base.
Fantastic. And
Cabbage Patch dolls.
well, I know, and it's the kind of thing, and Gary told us before that you're in a situation here that if you would have been with bitcoins at the beginning, you would be really quite wealthy at this point in time. So we could be at the second round here, and that's what I'm excited about. Now, JT says, can you elaborate on the benefits of your partnership with the software company?
Money. Lots of it.
Okay. Anyway, that's exciting.
That's all I can really say.
Okay. We don't want to press any more than that. Well, Gary, I thank you very much to come to our advertorial webinar, and I'm excited that we have your advertorial as one of the first few that are going to be here. And so, in the meantime, everyone, if there's no other questions, we will close this webinar down. And I will check the recording. I will see if I can edit some of this so it is better, or if not, then we'll just send it as is. But thank you, everyone, for joining and coming us here tonight, and go out and create your advertorials. It's very exciting. And if you do have more questions, as I said, simply email me at drnow44@gmail.com or crowdfundingunited at gmail.com, which is Armando's email address. So thank you all for being here. We're excited you're here, and thank you all for coming. And we'll see you on some beach sometime.
And everybody, thank you so much for having me come on board, and appreciate the questions. Thank you for participating in Super Apper.
Thank you, Gary, for being here, and thank you, Armando, and everyone else. Thank you, and it's exciting, and we'll see you soon.